All right, what's up? I put a post earlier about dogs sometimes having setbacks. This is something that I believe every dog owner, every dog trainer experiences at one point with their pets. And in an ideal world, we like to believe that once we embark on this journey of training for whatever reason, whether it's I just want to train my pet, or I want to train for this sport, or I want to train for this particular task, etc., etc., etc. In an ideal world, we just have a series of progressions that stack on top of each other, and we see the finish line, and we go, "Hey, we did it! It's all good to go." But here is the thing, okay, and this is something that I have to remind myself of constantly, because here is the really, you could call it shitty thing, or you could call it, this is just how things are. But here's the thing about social media in general, and I'm guilty of it myself. Most people primarily post finished products on social media. Or if there's a whole entire training session being recorded, and I do this too, because when I have my club days and I have my training sessions, I'm recording for a long time. I'm not gonna post like an hour, 2 hours worth of content. So what I do is, like most people do, is I go ahead and I pick the best parts of the training. Sometimes it's the middle of training, sometimes it's the troubleshooting part of the training, so it's not always clean, but a lot of times it's the nice, clean part of the training. And what happens is when you see that a lot, it makes it appear as though everybody else is doing amazing, but you're not. And I have to remind myself of that it is a journey. You have a life, you have a job, you got kids, you got bills, you got a house to take care of. And dog training, like even if you are a dog trainer, just finding the time and the motivation to get your dog out there and train through every single problem, every single little issue, it takes a lot of motivation. It takes a lot of work. And, seeing people do really well kind of already sets you on that pressure point where you go, man, I got to do that well too. And then when you have setbacks, you realize, holy crap, I can't believe I'm having a setback. I can't believe this dog didn't do that. What the hell happened? Everybody experiences this. Setbacks are sometimes minor, sometimes they're major setbacks. A lot of times it's something that you did different, something you did wrong. Sometimes it's external factors, something that you might not be aware of. And sometimes it's just the dog. Okay, they are animals. They make mistakes. That's something I put on the post. I make mistakes. I'm learning things all the time. I'm expanding my knowledge. I am constantly looking for opportunities to grow, even outside of dog training. And in my journey, I make mistakes. I have setbacks. I do things wrong. And it's just part of the growth process. And if I understand that's the case with people, I understand that's the case with me, why would it be any different with a dog that is also learning a new skill? A dog that is on a journey that you're helping them get through or get to. Right? Why would it be any different for a dog that is learning how to do a particular behavior? Where they're doing well, and suddenly they have a bad day, and we look at it as, what is wrong with this dog? Okay, it's very easy to get frustrated, very easy to go, man, it's the dog's fault. Very easy to go, man, it's my fault, I'm worthless, I don't know how to train, I should just quit. It's very easy to do all those things. But the one thing that I believe I believe everyone should do, and I know I definitely try to implement this in my own life, is I always try to remind myself, you know what? It's just a dog. It's just a dog. That's all it is. It's just a dog. He is liable. He's likely to make mistakes just like I am. Okay, he had a bad session. How do I make it better? How do I end this on a good note? How do I make the next training session better? It's just a dog. It happened. Okay, when you expect so much out of your dog, that's when people get frustrated. And I've seen it. I've seen people see their dogs have a setback. The dogs are not performing as well as they did weeks prior. Dog has a bad day, and owner or dog trainer automatically goes, "You should know this," right? They go, "You know better than this. Why are you not doing this?" And then when they get frustrated, they start taking it out on the dog, and then now the session that is not ideal ends up being even worse. Okay, so always remember, and I'm also telling myself this: always remember, they're just dogs, and you're just a person, and you're both likely to make mistakes, and it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to have a bad session, and it is okay to get frustrated, but it's never okay to take it out on your dog. Okay? It's never okay to get frustrated with the animal. So that's it.